Catholic Youth Ministry leaders, welcome. My name is Joe Ruche, and I want to welcome you to a special edition of Catholic Youth Ministry Matters here at the Rochester Civic Center, where I'm about to enter into the Steubenville Youth Conference here in Rochester. It's going to be a great day, and about 2,000 young people, so buckle up, hold on. I've got a great program for you, and I'm hoping you'll find it very beneficial. Keep up your good work, and again, welcome to Catholic Youth Ministry Matters. Hi again, this is Joe, and as you can see, I'm in front of the stage at the Steubenville Youth Conference here in Rochester, Minnesota. It's going to be a great weekend, great speakers, great music, and I'm bringing you a special program because we're going to talk today about something that's so very important and that most youth ministers may not have a conversation about, and that is, what do pastors look for in you? What are they looking for in a Catholic youth minister? So I've got a series of priests who are going to be joining us here in just a few moments, via video, of course, and I hope you find it helpful. So if you're ready, let's start.
Friends, my name is Father Scott Pagashnik, a pastor in the Diocese of St. Cloud, St. Mary's Cathedral, St. Augustine, St. John Cantius, and so a priest for 11 years, and just a joy to work with a lot of leaders. And of course, when I'm looking for a leader for our young people, the first thing they need to have is a relationship with Jesus Christ. They need to know Him personally. They need to know Him from their time with Him. They need to really spend time as one would spend time with a friend. If you're going to preach about Christ, if you're going to share the good news of our Lord Jesus, you need to know Him. So a prayer life is the first thing that's essential. One needs to know themselves. They need to have a certain self-knowledge that allows them to give testimony, allows them to be vulnerable. Super duper, those are keys. And also what they don't know, right? Humility before the Lord to say, hey, there's things that I'm really good at, there's things I'm not great at. And so when to delegate, when to bring in other gifts, when to bring other speakers, there's such key elements of leaders for today. And if I'm going to have someone be a leader for me, like I said, they need to be able to know their own story and to be able to articulate that story in creative ways for our young people. Finding ways to both know enough about the culture, but also to know enough about the saving power of the gospel to really bring those things together. And so I just encourage all of you out there, right? These are all things. We're on a journey together. We certainly need leaders, but you also need to be someone who's always learning, right? Always to be a student, always to be a disciple at the feet of Jesus. And so make sure you have a mentor. Make sure you have a leader. If you want to be a leader, you got to have some other leaders in your life. And so I'll be praying for you, be praying for me, and go out there, have courage, have humility, and follow the Lord.
I'm Father Aaron Nett. I'm pastor at Assumption Church in Eden Valley, Minnesota, and St. Anthony's in Watkins, from the St. Cloud Diocese. And for what I would look for in a youth minister is someone with a deep relationship with Christ in the church, and someone that knows the Lord well, and has a good prayer life, and a love for Christ and his teachings has to come through a good prayer life. And so that's the foundation of work and mission in the church, and so that we can give that what Christ is giving us to others. So that's where it would start, and that's actually what I ask my youth ministers to do in my own parishes, is to have an holy hour each week for them as part of their work schedule. And from there is just to make relationships with people in whatever things that we're doing in the parish, and in one-to-one relationships, making friends and bringing Christ to them. And so essentially those relationships turn into making disciples. And what we really need are people in our parishes that are on fire with the love of Christ. And so that they would know what a disciple is, that they can go out and gather others into this relationship with Jesus. And prayer life, a love for the church, ability to make relationships and make friendships, and then making disciples. And someone that can do that is just, I think, going to touch a lot of people. And then also just have patience in themselves, patience in others and patience in the Lord's work in them as well. So, just thank you for responding to being a youth minister, and that's what I would look for in a youth minister. So God bless you.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for tuning in. If you have a moment, you can hit that like button down below and the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. That would be fantastic and so greatly appreciated as I try to grow and get the word out. Also, feel free to share this video and share a comment. Drop a little comment and let me know any other videos you'd like to see happening. And last thing, I'd love to come to your parish. Check out my website below for all the details. Until next time, keep your eyes fixed on the King and keep up the mission, because you matter and Catholic Youth Ministry matters.